back to the
Mancave podcast
with Dan and D.
I am always Dan.
And as always, man, I am that guy. I'm D.
Are you that badass or are you that bust?
I'm that badass, man. Always a badass.
I'm the bust.
Straight badass.
I'm the
nah,
bust.
you're not a bust, buddy.
Aw.
But talking about that, from week 10, badass or bust, I had Lamar Jackson.
Bust.
I have to say it, man. He was badass, man.
He carried
did
the
his
team.
part.
Carried the
It's
team.
not just that he carried the team, man. He was the team.
There you go.
That defense was not good at all. I'm glad I did not have to sit there and talk about how they're a bust.
Right.
Then I had to pick Derrick Henry last week. As always, man, he's a badass.
You just, yeah. I'd
can't
pick him
stop
any
him.
day of the week.
He's a fucking linebacker as a running back.
Yeah, he is.
That's what I'm having
And
to
you
say.
can't tackle him with one person. It takes
No.
more than one person to tackle him.
Of course. Then Danny Dimes, I had him as a bust.
Times.
But he proved me wrong.
He
He
proved
was
you
a
wrong.
badass. He was a badass. 9 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown. And then he was 21 for 28.
He's got some jets,
244.
man.
Yeah,
It's
he
so
is.
funny when he runs. His like strides are like so long. It's like 3 yards to one
Because,
step.
dude, it would be like if Peyton Manning could actually run.
That'd be funny.
Dude, he's built like Peyton
His
Manning.
forehead would fall off.
And he's built. He's built like a Manning. Times. Then I chose Josh Allen to beat a bust.
Was he wildin'?
Yeah, he was a badass.
All right, Josh Allen, man, did his thing. Buffalo, man, what's
he
up with
was.
them? They're phenomenal.
I mean, I want to label him as a bust because he threw 2 crucial interceptions in the third and the fourth quarter, and that is what led to their loss. But I mean, he played good enough. I'll let him slide this time. Burrow, I chose him to be a badass.
Who did I see this?
I really did. I chose him to be a badass, but he kind of proved me wrong, man. He was a bust.
All right,
He was. I have to say it just
it's a fire
because
I'm not feeding.
it's a fire you're not feeding.
No,
Why?
I'll
Why?
just take it.
Dude, he was 21 for 40, and they only put up 10 points.
They did.
It's not his fault that he was a bust, in my opinion, dude. You have a really tough, one of the best pass rushes in the league, and it's hard for you to do something when they're in your face, and you're.
And it's hard to have a pass game without a run game.
Exactly. So that's why it's not his fault that he was a bust.
All right.
He played good for. I mean, dude, he played just as well as Lamar did against him.
All right. We'll take that.
And then Herbert.
My boy, my
I
underdog.
said he was going to be a bust because I thought he was. It was mainly because he was playing the Dolphins, but I mean, he did his part. He was a badass. He was. He threw 3 touchdowns, and you know.
He ran
There's
one in
not
too,
much to
didn't
say.
he?
I think so.
Yeah, he had a rush touchdown too. It was
I
all
think
like
he threw two touchdowns.
Two threw and ran one in.
And ran one in.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. That's what it was. So, let's see what yours are going to be going into next week.
Going into week 11, let's start with the City by the Lake, Cleveland defense versus the Philadelphia
You're choosing
Eagles.
the whole defense.
I am.
Okay,
I think they're
okay.
going to bust.
You think so?
I've dogged Carson Wentz,
Is
and
it-
I don't think he's going to play well either, but I think enough with the run game. I think that the Eagles will be good against that Cleveland D.
So you're only saying it's because of the run game? You're not giving anything to Carson Wentz?
Nope.
Ooh, that's some hatred.
I got our boy, Jameis Winston.
Okay.
Not really our boy, but he's against the Falcons this week. Sorry, man. I saw a couple of your passes that you threw at the last game. It was bad. You're going to bust this one. Teddy, 2 gloves. Bridgewater. I got him as a badass. He plays the Lions.
Okay.
I got him as a badass. He's had to sit out a couple games because of injury. He's back. I think he's going to come back hot. I got Aaron Rodgers, my Super Bowl pick. Badass. They play the Colts. Badass.
Okay.
Even though the Colts just beat the Titans. Got Big Ben. They play the Jaguars. You're dumb not to pick him. You think he hit 7 receivers against the Bengals? Wait to see how many he hits against Jacksonville.
Oh, that's major shade.
And then we got Baker Mayfield. Barely can hit 200 yards a game. They play against that Eagles. I picked the Eagles, therefore Baker's going to bust.
Okay.
It is what it is. We'll see. I'm terrible at picking. Terrible at picking.
Oh. So, talking about your picking, man, how'd your picks go?
Last week, man, I didn't really do that well, man. I 8 wins so far, which isn't great.
Is that over the whole time or no? Since episode 1 or what?
I think it's like since episode 3.
Okay.
But I got Cincinnati and Pitt. I picked Cincinnati. Pitt won that. Go Bucks. Texans, Cleveland. I picked Cleveland, so I'm good on that. I got Seahawks, Rams. I picked the Seahawks, man. Everybody picked the damn Seahawks. Rams beat them. Vikings, Bears. I had the Vikings winning that one. I actually watched that game. It was great to watch. It was fun. Even though the Vikings' only touchdown, I believe, was on that punt return.
Okay.
That dude's a beast. He's most punt return touchdowns in history, NFL history, that Patterson guy. The Colts, Titans. I had the Titans winning like everybody else, and they failed me. Colts took that one home, buddy. How'd you do?
Last week, as you said, you chose the Colts and the Titans. I chose too. I chose it 24-17, but it was more like 34-17 Indy.
Right. Nobody called that.
Then I chose the Eagles over the Giants. I chose that 20-14, but it was 17-24 the Giants.
Nobody called that either.
Yeah, then I chose the Dolphins over the Chargers. I picked that to be 32-28 Miami, but it was 21-24 Miami. Then Niners versus Saints. I took the Saints on that 21-24, and it was 27-13. The Titans. The Saints. Yes, thank you. Cardinals, Buffalo. I chose that 35-32, and it was kind of close, but it was 30-21 or 32 Cardinals. It was hard for me to get out.
Hey, no, the Buffalo had that game. That one last play to Hopkins. That was
then I got 1, 2, 3.
3 more wins puts you at 14.
Yeah, it puts me at 14, but that's for the whole time since
Still
episode 1.
Smacking my rear end.
So, yeah. How about next week? You want to go or you want me to go?
Go ahead, man. Light it up.
Okay. I got Arizona, Seattle. I got Arizona taking that 32-24. Then I'm choosing the New England versus Texans. I got the Texans taking that 28-20. Then I got Baltimore, Tennessee. I got Baltimore taking that, of course, 32-24. Then I'm taking New Orleans versus the Falcons. I got New Orleans winning that 30-20. Then I got the Chiefs and the Raiders. I got the Chiefs taking that 35-30.
That's pretty, man. All right. It's my picks for the next week. Week 11 in the National Football League. I got the 2-6-1 Cincinnati Houday Bengals against 2-7 Washington. I got Cincinnati winning that game big. Philly, Cleveland, 3-5-1 Philly, 6-3 Cleveland. Sorry, Cleveland. I think you're going down this week, man. Philly's going to take y'all home.
You think so? Ooh,
absolutely.
Okay.
2-9 Dallas. At 4-5 Minnesota. Minnesota coming off a high, beating the Bears. Bears is a good team. I think Minnesota comes away with that one. We got 6-3 Rams, 7-3 Bucks. I think Bucks are going to continue on their push, and they're going to take that one home.
Okay.
Arizona, Seattle, the game tomorrow night. Both teams 6-3. You got Arizona.
I do.
I got Seattle. I'm projecting a 27-13 game. Seattle, I think Russell Wilson has an impressive game. People have been hating on him, and I think he comes back and impresses.
Okay. Okay, since we're both choosing that, how about we run through that real quick?
All right.
You know, since it's tomorrow's game, I, of course, have Arizona. The reason that I'm taking that is because Russell Wilson, over the past 2 games, man, he has not been looking good. He's got 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He threw 2 interceptions against the Rams, and then he was 2-2 against the Bills. So,
you know why? Because I feel like he thinks he feels the need like he has to carry that team. He's got enough weapons around. He doesn't have to, like other teams. Mm-hmm. And it's making him pay.
Not only do you have a possession receiver, but you also have a speed receiver in DK Metcalf.
Yeah, man.
I mean, he's big, he's strong, he's able to fight for those 50-50 balls, which not a lot of players who were in the league and have been in the league
Metcalf
for
has
years.
a big game tomorrow.
You think so?
Oh,
Okay. And I mean, they don't have Seattle does not have a run game ever since Chris Carson's out. So, I mean, Russell Wilson was the running back, or was the guy who led in rushing. I think it was against the Rams. So,
hey, if there's anything Seattle's not great at, it's their defense is terrible.
Yeah,
so,
and they just got Geno Atkins too.
Right, and I think Kyler could potentially go off. I mean, I'm still gonna pick Seattle.
And the thing is, Arizona, they got what is his name? They got him from Miami last year towards, I think it was around the trade deadline. They saved him. They have him. They have Edelman, I think his name is what his name is. If I think it's for Arizona, but they got him and Kyler Murray, who can run. So you basically got 3 right there. Then he's also been tearing it up. I mean, he even played the Bills, and he threw for 245, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Then he just played the Dolphins and threw for 3 touchdowns, and he threw for almost 300 yards. So you're playing a hell of a defense, and you're playing a pretty good defense, and you're able to go 4-1.
All right.
So there's that. So that's why I'm choosing them, 32-24.
All right, I got 27-13. Once again, I'm picking Seattle, man.
Okay.
When Metcalf goes off, I think Russell Wilson goes off tomorrow night too.
I believe that too, because
I cannot wait to watch that game.
I
cannot wait. Hey, we appreciate y'all being with us tonight.
Yes.
Make sure to check out Mancave Podcast on Facebook.
Be sure to watch the full clips here on YouTube. On the tuber.
We love you guys, and we will see you next week. We out.